Good morning and welcome to Living Local 15. I'm your host, Jessica Williams. Thank you for joining me today. It's time to grab a cup of joe and enjoy the show. First up, I am taking a stroll in downtown Fort Wayne and learning all about the Art This Way Art Crawl Alley Bash taking place on September 20th. Then Visit Indy joins me in studio because Taylor Swift is coming to Indiana for a 3-night concert in Indianapolis. So we get the rundown on how to prepare if you are going to the concert or if you will just be in the city. Plus today we are rolling out our Epic Discounts, which is an exclusive opportunity to save big on a few of your favorite products once a week. Are you ready? Let's get started.
Fashion, food, and fun. You're watching Living Local 15 with your host, Jessica Williams.
I am here at the Porch off Calhoun in downtown Fort Wayne to learn all about the fabulous murals and Art This Way that's taking place. And joining me is Alex Hall, who is the director of Art This Way. Hi, Alex.
Hi, thanks so much for coming out. Oh, going really well.
Yes, well, it's a beautiful day, and we're just kind of taking a stroll down this area as we see so many beautiful murals and artwork. So let's talk about Art This Way. What is it?
Right, so the program has been facilitating public art in downtown Fort Wayne since 2016, and what we are experiencing here is really the result of implementation since then. So we're all about getting art and sculpture and murals all into the downtown area.
Right, and that's just one of the things I love so much about driving around, walking around. It's just that pure natural artwork. It really does brighten up the city.
Yes, it does. Yeah. So I think a big part of what we've always been about is informing people, creating this outdoor educational space, making sure art is at the forefront of the conversation in downtown Fort Wayne.
Yeah, and you have this Art This Way Alley Bash, or the Art Crawl, that's taking place. This is an annual event.
Yes.
And so we're standing in one of the alleys that it'll take place, and then we're going to journey off to the others. But let us know what's going to take place over here.
Right. So each year this is a pretty big event with lots of moving parts, lots of things going on. So in specifically this alley, the Bill Blass Runway, we will have several different partnerships going on. We're actually right next to one of the projects that we did back in 2022 with Lena Balger. She's a local artist and a Ukrainian immigrant, and she will actually be part of a photo op experience where people can put on a floral headdress and get photos taken. We also have a stage, other live art happening, cash bars, and roaming bands, so they might find live music that's just on the move as they go through the space.
Awesome, well let's get on the move and check out the next alley.
Yeah, great.
So Alex, we're in the next alleyway, which really connects and leads over, and this is so beautiful. So let's start behind us.
Right.
What will people experience there?
So if you're familiar with downtown Fort Wayne, you might have seen the sculpture called 77 Steps, which is a lighting sculpture. It turns on every evening at 5 o'clock, and it changes colors and does kinds of dances with light. And it is a lot of fun, and it's even more fun when it's programmed with music. So we're going to have DJ Polaris setting up an entire vibe in the alleyway underneath 77 Steps during the Art Crawl event.
Oh, that's fun. And will the music move with the lights, or the lights
It sometimes works that way, yeah. So it feels that way. It's a little bit of a rave type of atmosphere in that particular space, specifically because you have only light source being the sculpture.
Yes, and then right now we are in the Hello Alley. Right?
Yes.
Okay, so tell me about this beautiful space.
Right, so this is the Hello Fort Wayne Hello piece by Sean Dunwoody, and we did this mural back in 2019, and this is the backside of a parking garage to give people some context in downtown. So this large cement wall used to not be that inviting, and now we have this beautiful yellow floral piece that invites people into this space. And during the event, we have these really great string lights and lighting features above us that do turn on. But we also have a ceramicist, Joseph Pelka. He's going to be doing some clay art demos, and also selling some of his pottery and 2D art within this space. So the idea is when you get your event map, look to where you want to check it out and find the artist that you're most interested in seeing their demo and potentially seeing their product.
Right, okay, that's awesome. So as we walk over to the next space, you being an artist and really being able to direct art this way, what does it feel like when you walk around and drive around and you see these projects that you have started and finished, and just the fact that it adds so much life and color to our city?
I think it's really special, and it's super heartwarming to see something that I think we weren't necessarily sure we were ready for, and then we injected it and now it's been fully embraced. And it's what gives me the energy to keep doing what I do and continue to advocate for more public art, because all of this art is in a sense temporary. It's likely to only be here for 20 some years or a little bit more than that. And the idea is to keep curating, keep bringing new pieces to downtown Fort Wayne, continue to provide this free art gallery and a safe space for people to enjoy the art in downtown.
Yeah, I love that. And hello, Fort Wayne. Let's keep walking. So now we are at the alley behind J.K. O'Donnell, right? The pitch. And this alley, again, is so beautiful with all of these flashing colors and murals. So tell me, what will take place on this side?
Right, so during the Art This Way Art Crawl Alley Bash, this space will actually be where we host the silent disco. So we work with a local balloon company, and they actually install LED balloons for overhead. And that adds a little extra to this space. So as the evening progresses, you get more color, more light. And the silent disco is actually all about putting on a headset and then choosing your adventure. So there's 3 different music channels that people get to choose from, and DJ Trend will be mixing all these different options and genres, and then when you participate, you're able to put on the headset and decide what music you'd like to listen to.
Okay, have you done a silent disco before?
I have, and we've done them for the art crawl before, and so in many ways it's backed by popular demand. I would say when we did it the first year, some people were hesitant to put on a headset and give it a try, but now it's definitely become a major feature of this event, and often towards the end of the night we have all the headsets are already out to all participants, and we're actually just like have a queue of people waiting to get a headset.
Participate. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I've never done a silent disco. I do feel that a silent disco is something to observe.
Yes.
Because it's so funny, people just dancing in their own way.
Yes.
But I think this year I'm going to have to try it out.
Yes, I hope you come and actually do some dancing of your own, because truly it's wild to see a group of people dancing to their own tune essentially, and it feels very safe and fun because everyone's doing it.
Right. Yeah. Okay, so also back here at this location, this is another entry point, right?
So this is another ticket kiosk location. So we have 4 different locations where people can enter and pick up their wristband. This is a fundraiser for more public art. So people are able to purchase a ticket in advance of the event, or they can purchase day of at one of the kiosks, and essentially you pick up your wristband, which is your key to all of this fun. So to do the silent disco, to do the 3D photo booth, to get your photo up in front of the Ukrainian sculpture on Wings of Hope, you need to have on that wristband, and it's really more of a gesture of support for the public art program. So all proceeds go to Art This Way, and it allows us to continue doing the programming that we've been doing since 2016.
Yeah, and it's only $20 for the ticket, so people can come and enjoy their Friday. So this is going to be Friday, September 20th from 6 to 11.
6 to 10.
6 to 10.
Yes.
And I'm trying to keep the party going, apparently.
It's all right.
6 to 10, but that's perfect because street parking is free at that time.
Right. So after 5 o'clock, street parking downtown is free. Then there are a lot of parking garages in pretty close vicinity to this event footprint. So if you're okay parking in a parking garage, we highly recommend it, because that's going to get you closer parking to the actual event.
Right. Okay. So how should people prepare? So the weather looks good that day.
Yes. Knock on wood.
Nice and warm. And then people just come out. I mean, they can walk around to all these locations. Like you said, there will be different cash bars, Dora, so people can experience
carry their
walking around. And then you also have food trucks, right?
We have food trucks. So if you come hungry, you can find both the establishments that are located on Wayne Street, like JK's, Dash In, and Pint and Slice, they are actually serving their regular service. And then we also have the food trucks, so people are able to go ahead and buy food from the food truck if they'd like. The bars are located throughout the space, so there should be lots of options as far as what kind of drink you like, whether it's beer, wine, or liquor. And Dora lets you carry that beverage throughout the entire footprint. We have all the live art and the rotating stages. So there's lots of different music that happens. So there's a lot of things for me to list all at once, but I will say about a week before, we're going to be launching the map that kind of itemizes all of the different things that someone might be able to find along the crawl, and then people can plan their event.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you so much, Alex,
Thank you
for sharing this. And again, congratulations on just all this beautiful artwork that you've been doing.
It's definitely a community effort, and we are really grateful to everyone who attends the crawl and comes out to support what we do.
Yeah, all right, thank you.
Thank you.
And if you'd like more information about the Art This Way Art Crawl, Alley Bash will have their website listed below so that you can get your tickets and come and enjoy. And I'll see you after the break.
Have an idea for the show? Want to find out how you can be a guest? Contact us at livinglocal15@wayne.com.
Attention all you Swifties, this one is for you. As you know, Taylor Swift is coming to Indiana in a couple of months, and Visit Indy is so thrilled about it. They are already planning and prepping ways for you to enjoy your travel down. And joining me today is Claire Clark with Visit Indy. Hi, Claire.
Good morning, Jessica.
Good morning.
Thanks for having me on the show.
Yes. Well, let's start off with the hype. I mean, right now people are so excited that Taylor Swift is coming into town for 3 nights of performances. So tell me about the energy and the excitement that Visit Indy feels right now.
The excitement is there. You know, we are celebrating a record-breaking year for tourism in Indianapolis, and there's no better way than to celebrate that with 3 nights of Taylor Swift in November as we close out this record-breaking year.
Yeah, that is awesome. Okay, so let's start with the venue. What venue will she be at, and how should people prepare for the parking?
Of course. So she will be at Lucas Oil Stadium. There will be pre-parking available. There will also be street parking throughout the city, parking garages. VisitIndy.com and lucasoilstadium.com will be able to provide you with resources on parking.
Okay, yes. And then I know also for people who are traveling down, Uber has already reached out and said, hey, like you are able to book your Uber travel in advance, like months in advance to be able to get a ride to the stadium or to get a ride if people are traveling from Fort Wayne, even down to Indy. So that's another option in case people don't want to have to deal with parking. They can just Uber into the stadium, which is great. And then a lot of people may just make a weekend out of it and come down, stay at your fabulous hotels and enjoy kind of the restaurants and scenery there. So let's talk about the hotel options.
Of course, there's hotel availability still there. We are expecting a virtual sellout for that weekend. So we do encourage folks to secure their hotel accommodations as soon as possible. But as you prepare to secure your hotel accommodations, a lot of our hotels are requiring a 2-night minimum stay. So there's so much for fans to do, maybe on the evening that you're not going to the concert, let's say Friday, if you're going to the Saturday show at Lucas Oil Stadium. So there's so many events taking place in Indy.
Yeah. I know that you all stay very, very busy, and so it's going to be live and so much action happening. And that's really cool, the Lucas Oil Stadium where the Colts play and where you have so many other fabulous events. Okay, so let's talk about neighboring restaurants, things that are walkable as people may want to have dinner and just kind of go out before going to the concert.
So there's a couple of pre-party events taking place that I want to highlight this morning. One of those events is a pre-concert tailgate. We're calling it Tailgate at the Indiana State Museum. This is all 3 nights. There are GA tickets available for $40 and VIP starts at $100. And this is a 3 to 7 p.m. event where the concert kicks off at 7 p.m. So that's a great option for some amazing food, beverage, and Taylor Swift themed parties before. And another option is walking distance to Lucas Oil Stadium. This is called the Swift and Shimmer pre-party. It's at the Heirloom Event Center. Again, that's 3 to 7 p.m. And tickets for that event range to $150 to $200.
Okay, very fun. I like that. A little tailgate.
Yes, Tailgate is at the Indiana State Museum.
That's so cute. Okay, and then as people are just really planning just in advance to come into the city, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's ways that people have to plan if they already live in Indy or if they're coming in like from Fort Wayne, or I know people are crossing over into Indiana from other states for these series of concerts. And so what would you recommend about the traveling into your city?
Yeah, definitely add time, give yourself a good buffer of time to get into the city. We are expecting an influx of 200,000 Swifties over those 3 nights of concerts.
Wow.
So the city will be bustling, prepare to explore the city outside of just the concert. Try to make a weekend of it. There's so many events taking place. If you're coming down with kiddos for the concert, there will be a Swiftie pre-Tay event at the world's largest children's museum. So think Bedazzled Slime, a Taylor Swift themed dance party. That'll be happening all weekend. And then our zoo, Swifties at the Zoo, will be taking place all weekend as well, where there'll be Taylor Swift activities that you'll be able to experience just with your general zoo admission. So, to prepare for some of that influx with travel, extend your stay, allow for some more time to experience our downtown core as you attend one of the amazing shows at Lucas Oil Stadium.
Yeah, that is great. I'm sure you say 200,000 people. Wow. So we may have to reverse it. If people aren't Swifties, this may be a good time to visit Fort Wayne. In reverse. But that sounds like a really good time. And I can't imagine how your streets will be filled. And it's just going to be a big party, it sounds like.
Yeah, there will be, themed restaurant menus, themed cocktails and mocktails at all of our, big establishments in the downtown core. Indy has around 300 restaurants just within our city and 50 plus major attractions. And I guarantee that you'll be able to find a little nod to Taylor Swift at most of our attractions and restaurants throughout that weekend.
Yeah. All right. Well, awesome. Well, thank you so much, Claire, for giving us all the Swiftie details about this weekend that's taking place, as you said, the top of November. So November 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, correct?
Correct.
All right. Something to look forward to. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And if you'd like more information about Visit Indy, we'll have their website listed below. And all you Swifties, start preparing. I'll see you after the break.
Follow us on social media at Living Local 15.
Enjoy fun in the sun on Living Local 15. Become a tourist in your own city. Visit your favorite spots and have some fun with me. From kayaking to rappelling off a building, I show you ways to have an adventure in Northeast Indiana every weekday morning at 9 on WANE 15. So join me, Jessica Williams, for Living Local 15.
Watch Living Local 15 with Jessica Williams weekdays at 9 on WANE 15 and catch past episodes on WANE.com.
Fall is in the air, and as you count down the days until it's here, there's no better time to stock up on some of the best products for your home at the best prices. Our Best Reviews team is standing by with some epic discounts you can save from consumer resource bestreviews.com.
Hi, I'm Karen Fursell, and this is Jacob Palmer, and we are here from bestreviews.com. Take out your phone right now, scan that QR code. We have some great deals. We're ready to scan, shop, and save. Jacob, we're talking about great products for the home for fall, and we're going to start with Martha Stewart sheets.
So Martha Stewart is a brand that we absolutely love to recommend because it's a true hidden gem, which means that it seems a lot more expensive than it is, especially when you can unlock a great price.
Absolutely. They're so soft, 100% cotton. They look great. The next category we have is the candle category with Yankee Candle. This is a staple in any home, especially for fall.
And it's a brand name that people recognize, especially this time of year when they want to get a little bit cozier in the house. And so we absolutely love to recommend these because there's little things you can always add that makes that home experience just that much better.
When I walk into my house and it smells like apple pie, it's delicious. All right, I am a working mom of 2 and I like to keep my house clean. Tell us a little bit about the Bissell cleaner.
So the Bissell Little Green is an absolute darling in the Best Reviews testing lab because simply it works. It's easy to move around because you can see it's not that big, but it's also powerful enough to clean up after your kids or your pets and make sure your carpet and upholstery look great.
It sounds so great. All right, everybody, take out your phones, unlock these deals, scan that QR code, and get ready to scan, shop, and save.
Best Reviews is owned by our parent company, Nexstar. You can find more on the products and where to buy them on WANE.com.
Living Local 15, proudly driven by the Kelly Automotive Group.
Join me, Jessica Williams, on Living Local 15 every weekday morning at 9 on WANE 15.
Watch Living Local 15 with Jessica Williams on WANE 15.
Well, that's our show for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. And remember, you can always catch up on episodes and segments of Living Local 15 by going to WANE.com, downloading the WANE app, and also checking us out on YouTube. And I'll leave you with this. Give a little smile, give a little wave, share a little light and love today. And I look forward to seeing you here tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Go to the Living Local 15 page on WANE.com for recipes from the show, to watch a segment again, and to get information on products and services featured on Living Local 15.